Hello, welcome back to TechnoPoverty. Henry here again, playing Resident Evil Requiem. Last time we talked about KARLO YEAGER Rodriguez's as the shore to the tide, so blood calls to blood. Next time, we'll be talking about Bartolome de las Casas' a short account on the destruction of the Indies. However, if things go right this Thursday, a co-host will be here with me, and the formula will be a bit different. So don't worry about the De La Casas until Monday at the earliest, gang. As a reminder for those just finding us, if you've somehow stumbled upon us for the first time tonight, thank you for joining us. TechnoPoverty is an excuse to play books and read video games, bounce the two off each other with you, the chat, and just see what it makes us think and feel about the current cultural moment and our reactions to these art objects. We're gonna be pretty chill tonight. As I mentioned in the pre-roll, I'm probably gonna spoil good luck, have fun, don't die. That sounds glib, but trust me, I think it has a lot to do with what I'm going to be talking about as we talk about the destruction of the Indies and historically what we talk about when we talk about imperialism, colonialism, destruction, these kind of macro level atrocities and the distance we give them through our narrative heuristics and our cultural historical myth-making processes. What's up, mask for mask? But enough about historical atrocity and historical trends in regards to it. Let's continue on with present day atrocities like this game. It's not that bad. I'm in a loop now where I gotta figure out, let's see. Last I left off, I have the ID wristband level 1 and the blood specimen, and I need to get to the blood lab. But there's a big baby trolling these halls. I have to figure out what I'm doing to get around that big baby. Ugh. I also have the hiccups, it seems. Oh no. Alright, let's get to it. Don't have, oh, I do have a knife. All right. Let's see if that one lady's just dining over here still. Or did I kill her? Right, there's a lung puzzle, there's a lot of bodies. Okay, cool. Easy enough. Mother, I'm doing my chemistry puzzles, Mother. Alright. I hit this guy here. I hit this guy here. There we go. I'm gonna keep these injectors handy. Oh shit, what? Buddy, how? What you doing? healing items, eh? Well, I have exactly 50. Cool. Oh, hell yeah. Craft steroids? Oh yeah, we're getting gear for Grace tonight. Alright, November 30th, 2004, my master's research has come to fruition. And that child, she must be the final piece of the puzzle. I need to get my hands on the child's data. I'm sure this will bring me closer to his vision. December 8th, 2004. Oh, is there more? The organization was able to give me the child's medical records. It was lacking in certain areas, but it did have her genetic information. I can use this. Oh my god. That's hilarious. Like the first entry, like, oh, that's the child division. December 8th. Well, I got some data. I can use this. Yeah, I think I will make some steroids out of all this. Again, I question the confidence of this game, I guess. There's ideas within it I really like. It just feels like it either over-explains or it's just unsure tonally which direction it wants to run with things. Grace, here's a serious scene in which I, your boss, am going to tell you to go into that hotel your mom was murdered in. That thing that traumatized you, remember it? Four steps A. Jari, reading music and soundboards, don't want birds to go self-conscious about it. Yeah, I noticed something. He said he didn't want it to be a Marxist church, however the music breaks from my view when the piano player supported a preacher. That is true, Ja. I do feel the soundboard is sort of a safety get out of free jail hatch thing. Not just with Burns either. I'm not too big on like Hassan using it and such as well. It's a very radio DJ move I'm not too fond of. What if I do this? To talk about, you know, tonal confidence with Resident Evil 6, Resident Evil 9, this is not as bad as Resident Evil 6 so far. Okay, so this thing with confidence, I think, can get us into this issue I have with tone and why I was saying I was going to spoil Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. The movie wants to be this fun sci-fi romp in which the villain is, you know, a Rocco's Basilisk style AI device. And in having a wacky AI villain, it wants to have kind of a goofy, just basically genie, magical, kind of just bad guy in a vague, broad sense. A very rubber bandy magic powers, super villain type thing. The AI. Alright, what if I activate this guy, activate this guy, activate this guy. I think the problem is the sort of genre slot it wants to slot this Terminator-esque AI into too dissonant with the contemporary pop image and pop grievance with artificial intelligence. Mask, I actually don't know much about the new Bond game. I know it got a lot of good reviews, but just on the merit of it being a licensed game, I'm just always skeptical in that sense. But good luck, have fun, don't die. So AI's the villain, but it's like a magical, goofy, kind of Saturday morning cartoon version of AI, which tonally, like, sure, I could buy that if the movie was being goofy and silly and not having to have like these melancholic transcendental moments or like this biting satirical edge where there's like supposed to be meaning behind the jokes and the punches it's having, while at the same time it demonstrates a sort of hands-off wishy-washiness with like what it's critiquing about the technology. It's bad in a generalized Skynet sense, but there's not an articulated critique against it, and I don't know, I don't think the movie can get away with that because it's not like aesthetically or viscerally arresting in other ways that distract from it. In fact, it kind of doubles down in this when it's revealed near the end that our protagonist is a child. Their mother was killed in a drone strike. We see and hear very realistic things about children and mothers being lost in drone strikes daily, in ways that, again, it's like wrong image, wrong time. As far as like, for me, it didn't work. It's not imagery I can take lightly in the way the movie's trying to be light in what it's evoking with its tone. Good luck, have fun, don't die. I believe I'm saying that right. Let me make sure I'm actually saying the name right. It came out this year, Gorvovensky. Yeah, good luck, have fun, don't die. Came out 2025 at Fantastic Fest. I'm a bit of a Letterboxd course cinephile, so I had micro-targeting ads for it all over the place as the kind of quirky, seasonal, everything, everywhere, all at once thing. Yeah, Mask, you can kind of tell what it is from the trailers. If you're sketchy on like Rick and Morty, post everything everywhere all at once, kind of cash in on like the novelty of like an inane genre thing, that's what it's going for. All right. I've been staring at this thing for too long. Right, and/or, so here's the thing, this is why I want to get around to taste. So I'm talking about drone striking children, mishandling AI, wanting to have this kind of whimsical tone while at the same time not wanting to like give an earnest kind of heartfelt thing. Just the wishy-washiness of the tone and kind of wanting to like absolve it of any abdication by being like, we're just joking here. And/or even when it gets, I think, silly in the second season, in some of the ways it gets kind of caught up in bridging itself into the overall Star Wars lore. That's kind of my big complaint with Andor Season 2. I really like Andor Season 1 because I think it's 3 standalone acts to a very solid, on-the-ground materialist Star Wars story in a really cool way. I think season 2 gets a bit caught up in like plugging in what season 1 was doing into the grander, like expanded universe macro lore. I don't find it as like viscerally immediately alive as season 1. I feel like it's kind of twiddling its fingers in some ways as it's like plugging itself into A New Hope and what Rogue One was doing, but I mean, it's still good. Yeah, Ja, I enjoyed Rango a lot too. I really do think the Pirates of the Caribbean movies that he did, I mean, I have my complaints about 3, but there's a craftsmanship to all of them that I do admire. All right, let's do this puzzle. I think I just do this. Yep. The Pirates porn films, yeah, because they're banging movies. Eh? Okay, so I can craft med injectors out of blood and weed. Oh, I can craft steroids out of the injectors and blood. I need 120. Shit, what's my limit? My limit's 100. Okay, so I do need to go get my coins and open up that last vault, which I believe it was 6 coins to get the expansion on my blood device. But so Andor can allude towards civil unrest and riots and genocide. And yes, it is, in some ways you can stand outside all of this and be like, it's silly for a commercial product like Star Wars to attempt this. But like, if you're along for the ride, you can earnestly take the sell of what Andor's doing, because Andor has a sort of confidence, a sincerity, and like a level of sincerity. And/or what? And/or the movies. Okay. So do I want to do blood, or do I just want to make another converter for now? I'll hold off, but I'll analyze where we gotta go next. There's a corpse there, there's blood there. Right, this whole conference room had a lady shooting at me that I needed to get back to. I need to get the dissolvent for whatever that lock is doing. I should probably go up to where that lady's shooting and where that key is, because then I can get another coin, and then I'll have enough coins to get my blood expansion. I need to figure out the safe in the bar. Okay. I guess I'm heading to this conference room then and preparing for a fight at that. We have to see where the baby is and run around the baby. Let's go for it. How much handgun ammo do I have? 18. We're gonna pop some zombies with these injectors. I'm gonna be less of an amosexual tonight. I'm very fluid about what I can be, you know? I don't want to walk around on danger. There's a lot of wacky, silly stuff with the leftist infighting beats in season 2, but I was okay with it because it got more serious as the rebellion got more serious, man. Yeah, I've been working on Andor Zine series to get my friends who have not seen it get to watch. Yeah, so Mass, before I dive into more on this question of seriousness and camp and like tastelessness, Which is, we'll continue using Andor to continue on with these ideas, because Andor, it's old enough to talk about in a way where I think we've all seen it, or we'll mind the spoilers. Where's this screaming baby coming from? I'm gonna shoot you. I wish I could pop him. I should have gotten the Requiem out, because I think the Requiem might be strong enough to maybe stop him, and then maybe I inject him. Let's see, we'll see. Where's the baby? I want the baby to be down. Is the baby in here? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, okay. I think the magic mask with Andor, especially season 1, is that without the Jedi being able to magic solve things for folks, there's a very haptic sense of why the conditions were so bad that people felt like rebelling was the rational thing to do and the right thing to do. And instead of there just being a on-purpose, like, evil deeds, Sith-style bad guy, alright dude, you're getting back up. She's up. Okay. Damn it. Okay. Okay, get her in this loop. But like, there's a lot of good practical, just like editing and pacing and rhythm stuff going on in Andor to sell the weight of how powerless the rebels are. There's one TIE fighter that swings in, and it's so heavy and so much stronger than our little individuated troops. It's intimidating. I knew Andor was going to be a fun ride from the first scene, because in most Star Wars stuff by the point Andor came out, like the Filoniverse, it's so routine for a scene to wrap itself up by just having the dudes like shoot all the stormtroopers and move on, or for there to just be like a firefight that forces the conversation to cut and our characters to run out of scene, and then we just cut to the next scene where that either becomes an action scene or it gets resolved between the edit points. And so it's just like dialogue driven, like very basic plot momentum stuff, which honestly, it works in animation, but not in live action. Like, you can watch a Clone Wars cartoon and you kind of excuse that kind of thing because it's a Saturday morning cartoon. But then you're watching Obi-Wan and you have characters who just like either get chased off screen or like a firefight initiates and it goes into a cut. And it just feels like anticlimactic live action filmmaking because you're geared up to see like the action follow through on, and it isn't. So that was a plague on like a lot of the Star Wars streaming serials and just like the sort of Disney Marvelification of action scenes in general. It's like the use of like action beats to kind of just as punctuation points to hyphenate dialogue scenes. In Andor though, that first episode, you know, Cassian shoots a stormtrooper in that bar, and it's like, oh fuck, this is actually a problem. Like, I'm not just gonna walk out of frame and cut to the next scene and I'm doing cool rebel shit somewhere else. It's like, no, I shot this dude and now I have to deal with like the potential of his body being found and other cops tracing this murder to me. What am I gonna do? My life is fucked. So just from that writing angle, already gangbuster shit going on at the start of Andor. All right, I've made it up this way. I think there's gonna be a firefight in this here conference room. And so notice how it's not just like a thematic or metaphoric analog to the real world impetus to be like, oh, our thing's going to be taken seriously because we're referencing real world instances of genocide and rebellion. No, it's because also within the context of that universe, we're going to give these things weight, and our characters and our narrative is going to take that consideration seriously. I think in some ways Resident Evil 9 is taking its considerations seriously, but also it's kind of over-explaining them. It's not undercutting it with irony, but there's a lot of sawdust in this narrative. I think it's just like it needs to like explain a lot, or it feels like it needs to present a lot. Reload with square button, not with the trigger. We're not playing. Cool. Alright, where's this screamer? Was that hitting her, or was there glass between us? Alright, I am popping her though, because I am afraid of these singing siren ones. I'm afraid if they get back up, they'll mutate into something bad. And she had a coin on her. Ammo, ammo. Generous, very generous of them. Let me look at this chat some more. If you're lucky you've not watched Andor, I genuinely believe there's no spoiler too big that will prevent someone from enjoying the show. Please watch. Correct, Mask. What I'm talking about with like just taking things seriously, making things feel weighty and haptic, that's something that like re-summarizing the plot points or just telling people what happens isn't going to spoil, because it's about the felt moment. It's about what's being shown and like the sequencing of the events, you know, just the filmmaking of it all. You know, it's the same with like when I'm recounting books here and I'm like, please read the books themselves. First-hand consumption of the text will do just different things to your brain. All right, patient medical records, Martinell case, symptoms, auditory sensitivity. Following an experiment with an overdose of Ziproval, the subject started to have auditory hallucinations and became aggressive and difficult to control. Subject exhibits erratic behaviors when exposed to loud noises. Persistent vocalization, wandering, surgical removal of some cranial nerves, resultant type of histrionic personality disorder can be described as main character syndrome. The patient continues to wander around the care center singing. Puts on performances to Western bars and okay, so she has a rival. Oh wow, I wonder if you can draw. Damn, I popped one of them and I've downed the other. I wonder if I could get them to bump into each other and like fight. If they're described as rivals, like the singing main character syndrome girlies. Cool, got that corrosive. This will do. I feel like the baby's gonna be in that hallway when I go back out. I'm scared. Scared of the baby. Wasn't the Republic faulty because the Senate structure allowed for the Empire to build momentum from within? Yeah, Joe, one of my things is if someone like Jar Jar Binks could rise to such a prominent role in the congressional body, maybe a little reform was overdue, you know? Like Mask is saying, as an anarchist, I'm always going to be skeptical of the kind of government, though. Juicy Lucy. Darth Jar Jar. I've tried showing people his character's funeral speech as a 3-minute watch, as 3 minutes to stop watching, but too spoilery. Carry their tip out the windows, reads records. I do also think this is why I get a little annoyed with like consumptionist politics people thinking like Andor is the most radical thing in the world, because like what I value in it is this very haptic, weighty, immediate sense of like cinematic filmmaking at play there, you know, the actual kineticism of the moving image at play in the storytelling. And yes, it has leftist sympathies, but like, again, to like talk mildly of spoilers, but things that aren't actually gonna like ruin it for you, like a bank robbery like is not practical political advice for like material policy in action, but it is a fun adventure yarn. So I think there's some like, you know, misapprehension or miscomprehension of what politics is that leads some people to think like Andor is praxis, but like, I mean, it's fun, it's good stuff. It's good art. It's a product still made by the Disney Corporation. Just keep that in mind, is what I'm saying. Is the baby coming up the stairs? No. Oh. Is this another scary pursuer guy I'm gonna have to be running from and fighting and all that?
Come in. I won't harm you. I was just looking for Dr. Richardson.
Why did you kidnap me?
Kidnap you? I liberated you.
Who are you?
Oh, forgive me. Dr. Victor Gideon. I run this center. It took forever to find you. You're not like other people, you know. You're quite unique. Through you, Elpis can finally be
Elpis?
set free.
I'm sorry, Elpis is way too silly a word.
Because my master made you who you are.
Elpis?
Ah. Phase 2's about to begin.
Man. What do we got? We got some Crimson Heads. We got some mutated zombies coming at us now. Okay.
Would you like to see what's hidden under the hood?
But the big baby, but the big baby, but the big baby.
Wait! Grace! 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 There's no escaping your destiny.
Okay, dude. To talk a bit more about the ever applicable schizophrenia of Frederick Jameson's postmodern state, and also just the current plague in contemporary big budget pop culture writing, there's always that immediate seriousness to the moment, but without the macro context of the bigger narrative. So it's always just like, things are always delayed or alluded to, or there's always a mystery about to be solved or on the verge of being uncovered, but like there's barely ever like meaningful forward momentum in the writing, and it's very frustrating. And I think video games are particularly offensive with this because the assumption is the player's gonna just be doing the momentum by like the playing, but that doesn't mean these scenes have to be so as passive and as static as they are. Think of like the Berserk game we played, sort of Berserk, the Dreamcast game we played way early in the stream, and how much that game was 40 minutes of gameplay and like, you know, 2 hours of cutscenes, but it was all motivated and moving somewhere, so it never felt like a start stop. It just felt like an interactive episode of Berserk. All right, let's corrode. Okay, let's see if I remember. It's the sun one. Where are my documents? So it ends with Moon Star? You were able to zoom in when you pulled them off the desk, weren't you? So there's the moon one. Yeah, so it ends with moon, sun. Star, sun, moon, sun, I think. Let's try it. Star, sun, moon, sun. Yep. The quartz. And what do we got here? Unlocking the organ transport box. Master Spencer's research, Victor Gideon. Mutated T-virus strain. Herein documents a theory that uses the T-virus to control memories and will. The research will serve as a guiding light for all of humanity. Oh, thank you. In rare instances, repeat mutations of the T-virus can trigger an abnormal reaction to an infected individual's body, linked to changes in their blood. The mutated strains of the T-virus will likely sweep the world, but total eradication would be impossible. Those infected by the mutated T-virus strain firmly retain their pre-infection habits and characteristics. Blood transformation. Within this lies the key to humanity's evolution. The following is here. So they're trying to do like human instrumentality, like get everybody on the T-virus. There's a Philip K. Dick story I love, I briefly talked about last summer of Doom, called The Three Stigmata of Palmer Eldritch, in which a corporate magnate named Palmer Eldritch attempts to infect the minds of all of humanity via drug infusion. Everybody injects his drug, and he becomes a psychic apparition within their brain. And then the question becomes, like, is Palmer Eldritch a real individual, or is he a hallucinated sin of humanity type deal? It's a very trippy story. All we know is he's a corporate entity who can earn but not pay taxes. That's right, Mask. The best of all worlds. Okay. I suppose I should put that thing in the door. But also, this section just opened up over here, I think. And I still need to explore over here. Oh, I should go over here next. All right, let's get back to the main hall. I'm gonna probably end up running into the baby, aren't I? Where's the organ transport box? I don't understand. gonna run into the baby? Am I gonna run into the baby? Man. Where is the baby? Is the baby down there? Cool. Yeah, sure, why not? It is a big baby. Mask, you know what? For you, we'll try to dive in there and see that baby. I think I have to go that way again soon. All right. Store this. I have 5 coins. I need 1 more coin before I can get my wants. Let's take the Requiem, and let's take the ammo for the Requiem. All right, let's put the Requiem back because we're not going to use it ever. I do wonder if I could use it to take out the big guy in the guarding the coin room, but what else do I have in the box? So I have a full heal, 2 full heals, some rare metal. All right, I need a little bit more blood and I can make another Requiem bullet. Got it. All right, let's go put that quartz up. All right, Mask, we're going back for the baby. I had to go quiet for a moment just to get all my shit optimized. Is the baby here? Did the baby go away? I may have triggered something that made the baby disappear, I guess. Interesting. Will the baby return? I don't know. Sorry, Mask. Maybe next time. We'll keep a vigilant eye out for this big baby. Actually, I can go this way. Is the baby this way? No. Yeah, ever since I went back up to the office and ran into Gideon, the baby's not been here. Okay. Oh well. I kind of missed the fella. I was complaining about him so much. Nope. All right, let's get back over to the other side of the hospital. See, I'm in the flow state right now. I'm feeling it. I did legit have this session late tonight because I was kind of itching today to get to it after some editing session stuff. Is the big guy here? Oh, there's a dude there. Damn it. Oh man, okay. Hey buddy, come here. I can take this blood though. Is that... Okay, cool. If I just run back to the save room and get the rare scrap, I can have another bullet for the Requiem. And I still haven't gone and investigated the bathroom over here. Do I have... I don't have a purple thing. All right, let's make that Requiem bullet. And then I really got to get through that gate. Cool, all right. Now, should I actually try using a Requiem bullet or to take dudes out? You know what? I think the answer is yes, and I'm gonna ink ribbon beforehand just so I don't waste it. I have 2 full heals in the tank. I have some good Requiem bullets on me. I will perhaps use my second minute rights if pushed to. To get back to what I was trying to prod at on the question of taste. You know, when we played Resident Evil 1 for Haunt Timber a few months back, and when we play this game, I mean, even when we play something like Metal Gear Solid 2, there's always clear politics being alluded to, being pointed towards, ideas. And we're kind of fine with them. Like, you know, when we watch RoboCop, there's certain aspects of like politics that are being entertained that because it's within a certain frame of narrative context, we're able to accept. Have you ever been sitting with, say, if you have parents that may not be fully political, but then they watch a movie in which they're sympathetic towards like bank robbers because it's within a Robin Hood-esque narrative? Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, fuck, that's scary. Open space out that way. Okay, cool. Does that white door mean that it's a safe room? Is what I'm starting to wonder. Okay, cool, got a lockpick. Got a box. A wrench. An ink ribbon. Cool. What I'm saying, and this maybe gets back to what Jameson was talking about with cognitive mapping, is has someone ever in your life, have you ever seen them do a change on an idea and it's because like of a narrative framework getting them to go like, well, I never thought about it in that context, but now that I can think about it shorthand in such and such way, yeah, it does make sense. I know more than one person who assumed themselves libertarian. Once they started hearing like structural theories of racial violence, they realized like, oh no, yeah, this is sound and theoretical and like. Yeah, Mask and/or. I think this is the interesting thing about Michael Bay movies, because for instance, Michael Bay movies are always these critiques of the state, but then they always do it through like the one just cop, the one wronged troop. The kind of golden boy, impeccable citizen performer who can do no wrong because they've like proven themselves as like a good soldier, a good troop, a good contributor to the national body politic. I find the movie Ambulance fascinating in that way. You know, it's an indictment of the health insurance industry, but they've wronged like the most righteous veteran who has turned to crime, but like it's the most empathetic. But I've turned to crime for right reasons, mind of like, you know, I believe in law and order, but I'm the exception to the law because there is a lack of order. Okay, I'm not gonna save yet. That may be a bad thing, but I'm feeling cocky because I have a bunch of Magnum ammo. Do I go through the double doors or do I continue on up the stairs? I'm going to continue on up the stairs. Does not look like I can. Looks like there's blockage. Getting a lot of scrap here. Alright, I need some blood. I need a lot of blood, actually. Oh wait, no, I fucked that up. I think. Okay, either way, I have to go through these double doors, so let's do it. There's gotta be toots around here, right? Hell yeah. Okay, I can lockpick that over there. Oh, there's some blood over there to get too. That's right, I'm making noise. $10.80.30 noted. Yes. Not sure yet. Not sure. Oh, hey. Okay, good to know. Oh, I hear them. Where is the raccoon? I feel like I'm going to, maybe as Leon, be able to bust these open with the axe. These particular drawers. And if so, I suspect the raccoon's in there. Subject, Grace Ashcroft. Period of observation, September 9th through 16th, 2026. Detective M.D. Birdie, RGD Detective Agency. Summary of investigation. Employed by the FBI at the Midwest Field Office. Lives alone, close to her office. Goes home late, often after midnight. Spends her free time at home. No confirmed contact with others. Findings. It's difficult to get close as the target rarely leaves the FBI Midwest Field Office area. If you want to make contact without raising suspicion, it would be best to do so when she's away from home. A more detailed report and several photographs will be sent to a later date. Okay. Yeah, there's still a raccoon over here in what I assume is that shelf. Leave that there. Let's unlock this door. Cool. And there's blood to be had over here. Haha. Oh, wow, Ja. Alright, I need to run back down to the save room. And then we're going to explore the garage. Actually, once I hit that save room down there, I'm going to empty out the inventory. I'm going to come grab this green herb. And then we might go on break before entering the garage, folks. Noticing the battery is getting to about that time. It is 11:45, so we've been at this for a little over an hour. We're just gonna take a quick break, stand up and stretch and all that. But first, let's manage our inventory. Got a lot of lock picks I don't need. I'm going to store the MD injectors for now because I think I need a lot of blood before they can really do anything for me. This wrench and this notebook seem useful though. As does the lockpick. Alright, I got plenty of health items. Let's go get the green herb from upstairs, and then we'll save, and then we'll break. So yeah, the tonal control is what permits the narrative to sell the reality of the ideas and really help people make sense of what otherwise may be marred by biases or just having not thought about it before. Oh, let's go see if we have the code right now to the safe over here. Oh yeah, barn lounge safe code 108030. 10 left, 80 right, 30. 108030. Ten 80 30. We got coins. Okay, cool. I guess I can go lockpick this door, get this blood. Is she gonna get back up? Oh, it's not gonna. Okay, well, it's good to know that's there. Who's grunting? Who's grunting and where did the baby go? These are important questions. All right. Let's go expand our blood bag. And then maybe get to that safe room, and then maybe get to the break time. I'm just delaying my own break time here, aren't I? Okay. So I need my coins. 6 of my coins. Which way is he coming? What's up, Crutler? You know, I didn't like the way it started, but I am enjoying the rhythms of this hospital now that I've kind of got the plan in my head and I've gotten the economy of the game down. The crafting's really what made it up for me. Oh, we got a dude getting up, eh? Well, I'm going in pretty blind, Crutler, and yeah, this has been my favorite part so far. That boy's woken up. We're gonna get out of here. You know what? I still have one more lockpick. I'm kind of curious. I forgot. Oh. I'm gonna run for it. We're gonna try this. Oh shit. She got me. Wow, nice. Okay, effective. Get in here, ma'am. The flashlight's a nice touch. I do like the lighting dynamics in this game. Again, pointing to the sound design and some of the other stuff, there's just been some real sweet graphical touches. Is she... He's down there. Okay. Where is she? There's like blood to be pulled from over here. I like how I said I was going to go on break, but I've just been hooked into it. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so I can make steroids now. Cool. We're doing that. I need more health. I need to roid up. Is our homegirl back? I really just want to go out there and use the lockpick on that simple lock so I can have all the lockpicks out of my inventory and it's just out of mind. Also, I think I used the wrench to open cold storage, maybe, if I recall. I need to check this pantry door when I go back out too. Okay, let's see if she's out here. Okay, so he's over there. I'm gonna see if that gets him to move back into the light. Nope, it just straight needs some sort of pantry key. Okay. Don't notice me, sir. Don't notice me at all. Okay, so I got the rare metal. I want to go back and get that rare metal. It's so tempting. And it's easy to run back to, kind of. Either way I go. I also want to check if I can use the cold storage thing. Okay. Alright, let's go get that rare metal from upstairs. She's gonna chase me, but whatever. There we go. Blood bag. Ooh, I can just create a med injector. And then 80 plus 70 is 150 exactly. I thought I had a med injector already. Or is that the empty? I have empty injectors in my item box. Okay. That's a lot of ink ribbon. They're very generous with the ink ribbon materials for crafting. An artificial heart. All right. All right, and I'm now about to run to a save room, so I think we're good. Oh yeah, and those stack. That's very nice of them. Oh boy. Okay, it's cool. Ooh, battery flashing a warning. Camera may die on me in a moment. If so, I'm just gonna cut straight to break, but we made it, folks. I think we're gonna make it to the save room. Or the scrap, whatever I choose to run for. Actually, I'm gonna run for the scrap. Playing dangerously. Oh yeah, especially with the guys getting back up. Playing dangerously, playing dangerously. Not even gonna look that way. I'm just gonna grab my scrap. We're gonna run to the main save room up front down here. We're good. We are good. We're just gonna let that gentleman have his upsetting stomach evening to himself. I'm not even gonna look at him. I'm not gonna embarrass him with that. It is undignified. All right, let's make some broids. Actually, I'm considering this a successful mission. We're gonna save. We're gonna do the same thing we did with Conscript. We're going for just a single slot save for now. All right, gang, before the battery dies out, we're going to just properly introduce you to break time. So go ahead, stand up, stretch, rehydrate, smoke them if you got them. We're gonna put on that cute Barty screen. I'm gonna flip this battery out and we'll be back with more Resident Evil 9 in just a moment. See you soon. And we are back. Let me get to the controller here. All right, we just saved and we gotta do some item management before going out to the garage. We're gonna make some steroids. Let's get our empty injectors. We're gonna do some alchemy here. And I need blood to do anything else. So for right now, we're gonna store you. We're gonna store you. We'll keep the artificial heart. We'll keep the bullets. We'll keep the hemolytic injector. I don't know, I don't know if this building was owned by Umbrella itself. It seems like the dudes working here were doctors for Umbrella. Perhaps I've been too flippant with the lore, but I didn't pick that up from earlier cutscenes. Speaking of flippant, I think what I want to bring up with good luck, have fun, don't die, is that it tries to have this ambiguous, defeatist, sort of sour, twisty ending in which nothing is resolved and things start over again. And it lacks, because it does that, it cheapens sort of the sincere, like, fighting for good sort of gumption oriented, like, adventure aspects that the whole movie has going for it up until then. What I'm saying is it does a weird split between having a clear, didactic, good, evil adventure protagonist solves a problem structure, and a tonal, sci-fi nihilism to it. I bring this up because I like both modes of storytelling. I think it's just very confused about which waters it wants to wade in, and because of that, it tears itself apart. It's a really interesting case study in when you need a clear protagonist, when you need a protagonist and when you need a hero. Those are very different things. A protagonist is just enacting agency in the plot. A hero is the morally correct kind of paragon in a more didactic or moralist narrative. And I think when you have a story trying to touch on serious real-world imagery, such as children being killed in drone strikes, AI and shitifying the world, you can be silly with those ideas as long as you keep them in the realm of the bad or the evil ideas, which our righteous hero is going to vanquish for the sake of blockbuster alacrity, let's say. I mean, you can also have stories in which those heroes don't triumph and the AI or the other genocidal anxieties win out, but then you have a different mode of storytelling in general, and tonally you're going to be much different than what the tone of that movie was going for. I'm saying all this to say that Resident Evil as a franchise deals with corporate and imperial bullshit in ways that, like, echo real world instances of, corporate malfeasance. And it does so with such campy, cartoonish Saturday morning cartoon devices, but it's always within a populist moral framework that rings true. So again, a clear implementation of good guys versus bad guys. Now, I know the good guys versus bad guys model can be simple and childish and does, like, have fascist baggage. I'm saying, though, that as a device for wrangling in and, like, taking serious or where you triangulate what you're trying to do and convey to your audience what the message is, there's shit going on there, and when you decide to have a protagonist versus a paragon. I think I don't really need to forge anything else. I need to take this heart over to the med room, and I need to go out to the garage, but I don't have enough blood to really forge anything else. Maybe I just take the full heal med injector with me. Just one of them. Alright, let's go put this heart in that body. Then we'll go out to the garage. Yeah. I actually really don't want to mess with any of that. Just glad to free up the inventory space. Let's go to the garage, folks. You too? Okay. Safe room's right down the hall. All right, all right, all right. What do I need? I need a level 2 badge for over there. I need to finish the organ puzzle with the lungs. I didn't check what's over here, but I'm pretty sure I'm just locked out of that in general. Okay, well then, let's go to the garage. What horrors will I find there? Also, I'm noticing a bug. Pardon me for a moment, chat. All right, what do we got out here? Grace can't jump, eh? Ooh, something frosty. I assume the lungs are in here. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I have the letter. Oh, shit.
Give me a fucking break.
Is he still alive in there?
Oh, fuck.
Okay, so I can either just run down the hallway out this way, back over here, or I can go up the stairs. No, because I still have to run by the freaks out there. Or run back down the stairs and run back out all the way. Yeah, no. It's best just to run back, isn't it? Let's go for it. Boom. Just gonna run past this guy is what I'm gonna do. Maybe. Leave that dude alone in the gambling room. There's gonna be another one over here. Maybe I pop him. Or, well, it's the end of the puzzle, so maybe not. How bad could it be? How bad could it be? See, he doesn't even know I'm here. Okay, okay, okay. So first turn the knob, then set the thing to the middle, and then up, down, and then down. So first turn the knob, and then turn the thing to the middle, and then up, down, down, and crank. Voila. Lungs. Won't you lend your lungs to me? Mine are collapsing. Boom. Boom. Boom.
Of course it gets up.
Yeah, okay. Now then. Is there anywhere I can collect blood from that I've missed? Oh, that dude has the dude that just got up definitely has the wristband with the level 2 clearance on it. Because I think I'm pretty much got everything else licked, right? Except this pantry, which I need a special key for, I guess. Yeah, I have every other corner of this place covered, pretty much. Or as much as I can. Alright, I may use the Requiem on him. The break music is called Delightful Specchio, Jari. It's from the Chrono Trigger soundtrack. Alright. Alright. Oh man, where's the other one? I seem to have lost my wristband. Yep. I don't want to go up there. They're going to mutate. Okay, man. Okay. No, they've been pretty sturdy. That's cool. Also, where's the third cab? Yeah. Has to be over here somewhere, I guess. The security manager's office for sure. Rotation ward looks like it's full of encounters. Oh, it's just here on the floor. I guess the body collapsed. Good to know as I ran in circles. All right, let's see if we can run back. We sure can. We sure can. All right. Once more, with feeling. Let's go for the level 2 door now. I think there's just the one, isn't there? I need a little more blood, I think, before I can make anything, but good to know. I'm not going to discard that, but I'm going to box it. I think I just needed it for the organs. There's a memo in there too, but yeah. So we have the Requiem, we have a full heal, key card, pop, and some materials. Okay. I'm going to take the other med injector just because they're courteous enough to let them stack. I think that's very nice of them to do that with the F8 sprays. Do I save is my question. I think so. I think there might be some serious shit beyond the door. I don't know if I have enough for an ink ribbon though. I think I need 40 and I only have 30, yep. So I can't save. Empty injectors, empty bottles. I'm just gonna take this extra gun with me. Because I feel like whatever's behind the level 2 door, it's gonna require a lot of firepower. So all bullets on board kind of a thing. All right, let's see.
Head.
Cool. So I'll have some free space. I fear this is gonna get violent, gang. All right, I'm stacked on ammo. Suspiciously quiet. Dare I? Okay, so this is a big circular room for evading things. I wonder if something will be triggered when I pick something up or read something here. Oh, it's the security manager's office. Cool. Ooh, I got a lot of raw materials. I need more blood. September 3rd. As per the doctor's orders from today, I will take part in the monitoring the progress of subject 171. She's motionless and unsettling. This assignment fills me with unease. September 10th. Subject 171 is blind and requires a lot of assistance. I felt sorry for her. She tried to offer some comfort by stroking her hair, but has always received no reaction. Such an unnerving child. I just want to go home and shower. Is this the shadow lady? September 24th, for some reasons, the security manager joined me today. He asked about subject 171 2 or 3 questions about blood, but of course a child wouldn't know how to respond. What a strange man. Is that it? Okay. There have been a number of cases where corpses infected with the mutated T virus strain have exhibited rapid tissue generation and sudden vital behavior. Analysis of the enlarged tumor that formed on their heads. These patients revealed a sudden change in red blood cell patterns consistent with patterns found in urine tests. The additional mutation is considered a side effect of the mutated T virus strain. We have named those with double mutation symptoms blister heads instead of crimsons, eh? In rare cases, the tumor is observed to spread from the head across the entire body. If this abscess covering these individuals bursts, the fluids expelled induce double mutation in nearby infected. Ooh. Okay. Accumulated poisons prove effective at preventing double mutation, otherwise the head must be completely destroyed. Always exercise extreme caution when handling infected corpses. Of course, of course. Of course. I guess we go into the security. Actually. How do I get into that room there? It seems to only exist on the map. Or maybe it's just an extension of that room. Anyways, looks like I'm ready to go into this office. I just feel that that room's staging me for an encounter. It's got that video game architecture. That's a lot of bullets they're giving me. Hey, a dead guy. Star something.
This must be it.
Star moon sun. I mean, didn't I have a... Well, I can't zoom in for some reason when it's in this form, but... Star, moon, star. Yes, he's dead.
I can't tell which button's which. Braille.
Is that,
These girls.
are these new clones of like Alfred and Alexa? Yeah. The Ashford family.
You're the one that locked her up. I'm gonna borrow this. I bet she can read that.
Oh, I have to bring the child to the puzzle box. I can't just press and guess. Like, when you press the button, the thing goes to the one it is, Grace. This isn't... This isn't that. This isn't that. Okay, but I'm frustrated because I need to make space. How do I make space? Oh, I guess those are the levels, like how much stabilizer and how much steroids I've done. Got it, got it, got it. I was wondering what those bars above the fine meter were. If I can draw a little more blood, I can make some bullets, but it's good to know. I guess I gotta get back here with the child anyways. Oh, man. Might as well. Might as well. Nothing to interact with on this. Okay.
Hey. Why did they put you in there?
I don't know. I've always been here.
mind if I come in?
I don't mind.
So, sorry. I'm with the police.
Police?
Yes. I'd like you to come with me.
Why?
I'm Grace. What's your name?
Emily?
Emily. You like reading?
Yeah.
Do you think you could read something for me? Please, I really need your help.
Okay.
Thank you. I'll take you there. There are steps. How about I carry you?
Oh, okay.
What do you want me to read?
There's some buttons with Braille on them. Can you read them and then push the buttons in this order? Star, star, moon, sun.
Sure.
Thanks. Thank you.
I can set her in the sofa. All right, good to know.
I have to keep it together.
Big baby. Right behind me. Okay. Wow.
Close now.
What timing? No, get off me. Get off me.
Don't worry. It's okay. Here it is. You think you can read it?
I don't know if you're still here, Mask, but that was
can
the
try.
baby we ran by.
It's like a giant puzzle box.
Dude, I closed that door. Grace, we have enough bullets. We're fine.
Stay here, Emily. You handle this. I'll, handle that. What was that?
You know what it was. It was a mutated version of the pimple thing. We've read the memos, girl. Are there more?
Grace? I did it!
Come here.
I found this.
Well done, Emily. Thank you.
Is it the baby? Is it the big baby? Oh, it's the shadow lady. She's back. Cool. I'm glad. Oh no.
That thing was dead.
Well, I have plenty of Requiem bullets. Where do I descend? Sure, why not?
This is all my fault.
I don't understand how, but
I can't just leave her.
oh, the whole because I pulled her out and put her in the. It's my fault. And you busted through the wall and grabbed the girl. No, it's not. I think that this is my fault. Like, it's just such a shorthanded way of conveying like a character taking responsibility for agency for the scenario, even if they're not in control of it. Again, without like the macro context or momentum, it's just the felt moment.
We can talk. Right. Or we can begin your treatment.
Silent treatment, I hope.
You're an investigator, right?
We'll investigate.
What do you want to know? Is this where I conduct my research? Are the answers to your disease here?
You know, I do have a question. When was the last time you brushed your teeth?
Haha, got his ass. Kapow. Pachoo, pachoo.
You are an ignorant fool.
Wow, what a retort. Wow. Fuck.
Do you believe in human evolution? I have devoted my life to studying it, while you have devoted your life to failure.
I don't know, Leon's survived and have any successes, man. This is all just like alluded to like mythology stuff as far as like off-screen motivations, off-screen events, off-screen occurrences. Just dudes yelling trailer lines at each other for whole scenes.
Sorry, I was a little tied up. Did you go to ask for?
The floor plan? Yeah, sending it now.
I had to talk to Victor. He is batshit crazy. Gonna make my way to his office.
Ah, okay. This is the whole locked off third floor area.
I'm glad that FBI agent got away.
FBI?
Yeah. Grace Ashcroft. Victor kidnapped her.
What? Why?
I don't know. But I intend to find out.
Oh, he went down to room 202, which is... Okay, okay. Yeah, the architecture of this hospital is fun. Satiety suppression medical records. Thomas K. Jackson. Irregular eating patterns after social superior society. Subject experienced an increase in appetite and weight gain, getting just everything he could his hands on, including a few pumps and pacemakers. Same symptoms as his brother, with serious strong fixation on human flesh. Must be treated with extreme caution as he becomes violently agitated if not constantly eating. Yeah, you gotta trank me with all the appetites. Truth be told, I was really getting to the rhythm of the Grace game and not sure if I want this Leon swamp just yet, but also here we are in the attic. The reason, though, I'm down for more Leon. It's just I wish there was a save point. Yep, there's our big baby. Okay. Oh, I have to do like a big baby circle round. Okay. Mask, there's the big baby though. Yeah, okay.
Hope I'm not next.
Okay, so I guess I have to take out the big guy here. The baby, yeah. I guess I have to take it out with a shotgun. Where is it? Really?
Felt that one, huh? But I'm not on the menu.
I don't know what that was for. Alright, so he popped. He's not coming back. Shadow Lady, on the other hand, is back. And I like that. Oh shit. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, Leon, let's see if there's anything else in this room. I think we're good. I think we got it all covered. Yep, as I suspected. The snapper. Cool. Basement safe code for the security manager, 5040. Basement safe code, got it. But I really wish there was a save point. Oh, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Here we are now, back in Resident Evil zone. So this is nice. Who's going to be getting back up? Who am I going to have to be running from? I should have popped her open, shouldn't I? Oh yeah, there's a dude running around in there. For sure. Hey asshat, heard you lost the pantry key again. Mr. Big Shot Chef made me crawl around the filthy fucking floors to find it. If I found a puddle of grease along with the dead rat the size of a dog and gave it back to the chef, you fucking owe me. So the chef has the pantry key. I'm gonna have to kill him if I want entry, don't I? Is what it's telling me. I guess that's my next big objective, is to kill the chef. First floor, second floor. Yeah, third floor director's office I gotta get into. Alright. I'm gonna run past this guy.
This place
I don't really want to fuck with him. I don't think they saw me.
Upstairs.
Hey, what do you know? GG herb. And some ammo. Okay. So maybe I go down to the custodian's office. Is there just no saving as Leon? Is that his deal? Duty. Infrastructure construction on the garage will be carried out during the following dates, October 21st, 28. Do not enter work area unless authorized. Maybe I just missed that. Oh, I hear some fucked up stuff. Yeah, Leon just doesn't save, I guess. Okay then. We will take out this chef.
One thing after another.
There we go. Mr. Pantry Chef, where are you? Is he in here? No. Is he over here? No. There's the little hall monitor guy over there. I don't think he went to like the garage. Yeah, just no saving going on here. Is there, oh, the basement or some kind of zone? Maybe. Actually, maybe I should just run over to where Grace jumped in the hole. Actually, one last search for pantry key guy. Oh, shit. I remember the big guy chasing me over to the cooler area. So let's see if he's over there. There it is.
The fuck are you cutting with that thing? Elephants?
Ow. Okay, there's the big boy. There we go. Anything new this way? No, nothing new this way. All right. It's the quickest way back to that kitchen. Well, there's a mutant. That's not cool. Just gonna keep running. Just gonna keep running. I already popped the guy here. All right. Honestly, I kind of wish the Resident Evil 2 remake was this well considered with its Claire Leon overlapping the police station. The way that Grace and Leon stuff is kind of overlapped here. Increases firepower. Okay, we have the charm system back in play. All right, so this blood's for Grace. I'll leave the scrap for her as well. And the ammo. And there's an ink ribbon I can't even touch. But yeah, that's ammo for the Requiem. So that's all Grace stuff. I'll leave it for her. Same with the scrap. So Leon can craft too, it seems. Can Leon draw blood? Does he already have it? No? Okay. Then I'm not gonna fucks too much with that. I guess let's try to get to the basement. Get off me, get off. Fuck off. Is the baby around? They're not mutating, okay. Yeah, I don't have a clue where to go from here then. Maybe I should have gone down to the guard office rooms instead of running all the way across. Yeah, all the same puzzle box things. Alright. Alright, I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing, and I have no idea if I can save or where I'd be able to. Oh, there's a warped closet in the filing room where I killed the one guy. Nothing special over here. Nothing special here. Leon, do you have any special insight on the doll? No? Okay. Is the little girl's sister the shadow lady somehow? Alright, where do I go from here? Oh, I'm about to find out. Right, the L2 parry. Okay, if it checkpointed at me opening the pantry, can I end the session for tonight? Because I think I'm at a stopping point. Find Victor's office. Right. That's my whole thing. Okay. I'm going to pray, I guess, that this is going to do what I think it does. I'm going to end the session for tonight. I'm getting a little sleepy, y'all. It's getting about that time. It's been a wonderful time. Join us Thursday. We're not going to be playing Resident Evil 9 and talking about a short account of the destruction of the Indies. That'll be on Monday. Thursday, if Jacob's available, we're going to be doing something a bit different. We're shaking up the formula. Yeah, see you then. 7:30 p.m. CST, twitch.tv/TechnoPoverty. Mondays and Thursdays. See you around, Techno Hotties and Thotties. Good night and forehead kisses.